In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to onboard your campaigns into our lead distribution software. The first thing you want to do when you log in is go to campaigns, create a campaign, and I'm just going to call this Home Services National Services. It's going to be a direct post. You can also do ping posts. I'm going to create this campaign, and what you're going to want to do is set up your supplier. So test supplier. Maybe you're supplying your own leads. Maybe you're working with other suppliers. You can add all of them here, see their profitability, their conversion rates, all of the leads they've sent. And then you can also have different cost settings, whether that's a fixed CPL. Maybe you're buying leads from a supplier at a fixed CPL cost. Maybe it's a variable blended cost where you're paying them $3,000 for media buy and they're going to get you X amount of leads. Or maybe it's your own ad account. So you can actually connect your ad account here and it'll pull in your ad spend daily. Once you have your supplier, you also want to set up your buyers. So test buyer A, and I'm also going to add another supplier, test buyer B. And with your supplier, what you can do is put your payout. Maybe it's $50 per lead that you're selling them at. You'll want to enable test mode so that when you're testing leads and sending test leads to your campaign, they only go to your buyers that are in test mode. You can add conditional pricing, cap settings. So if at 50%, if you want an email, you can do that. Filters, and then you can deliver the leads to them to their CRM based on a webhook using their API specs, an email, or even directly to their Google Sheet. Once that's set up, you'll also want to add your custom fields. So these are all the standard fields that we have, but maybe we have a custom field for state and it's in this format. I'm going to make it required. I want it to show up in our API docs and also in the client portal. So I'm going to save that. And now if we go back to the overview tab, here we can have campaign level filters or buyer level filters. So I want to say that buyer A is going to get all the California leads, but buyer B is going to get all the Arizona leads. We have a duplicate detection here, and we can have triggers and automations that happen after different lead events. Maybe if there's an error, for lead error, you can send a Slack notification, email notification to yourself. So you can have different triggers and automations. You can also see all your leads, all the costs associated with your campaign. So if your Meta ad account is connected, you can actually map your ad sets here. And if your Meta account is connected, you can actually see a performance report here. So now if we go to the clients page, I can go to a specific client and I can actually have a portal for them. So in their portal, they can see all of the leads for their campaign and they can actually mark leads as not qualified, converted. If it's not qualified, they can leave notes here. And they can actually manage their return. So if they want to return a lead, you will get that notification and it will show up in your returns inbox. The other great thing is if they mark a lead as converted, you can actually set up your Meta conversion API here so that when a lead gets marked as converted, you can send a standard event or a custom event back to your pixel so that you can optimize your campaigns based on the leads that are actually converting, which is great. You can integrate your ad account, your Google Sheets, even Facebook lead forms here. For the leads that are not qualified, based on all that data, you can actually go to your client and go to Insights, and it's going to generate a report here. Once your client is associated with the campaign, you can click Analyze and analyze all of the leads that weren't converted, all of the notes from your buyer on why they weren't qualified, and then you can have that data to further optimize lead quality for your campaigns. And some of the features that are coming soon are the AI Advisor, an AI lead scoring feature so you can score leads and track lead quality over time, and a custom reporting page so you can pull in all the metrics from your campaigns and generate reports based on the data that you want to see. And the last thing I'll show is a dashboard page where you can see your revenue, your profits and profit margins over time, whether that's in a monthly view or even a daily view, so you can track profitability for your campaigns. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.